Firstly, a lot of things have happened since then. The committee, who consists of about 20 individuals from the private sector, including the police force and the governor's office, we've met 2 times since that meeting, in addition to a flurry of communication between us on a daily basis. The 3 sort of areas where we've had the most impact in the last few sort of month or so is the commencement of the repairs to the lighting in Grace Bay, which solely from Provo Electric will be able to comment further on in a joint venture with PPC and the governor's office. And secondly, we've also been able to raise substantial funding for the rollout of the CCTV program. We have a plan for the CCTV program to begin early January. We've already raised $60,000 in seed capital from the Hartling Group, who manage the Sands and the Regent Palms, who own and manage the Regent Sands and the Regent Palms, and Grace Bay Resorts. Those 2 firms have committed $30,000 each to the initiative.
The Tourist Safety Group has been concerned with the poor lighting in the Grace Bay area during night hours, as 150 of the government lights need replacements and repairs, a project they have now started.
The lights in the Grace Bay area is owned by the government. The lights that we're working on is owned by the government, and it's, this No Tolerance group has bought the bulbs, the ballasts, photocells, all the parts, and we're fixing the lights, and so it's a joint venture team. Right now we have started from the Club Med site coming down, and this afternoon we hope that we can wrap up as far as the 7 Stars going down.
Though the CTV cameras have not yet been installed, already the private sector has raised $60,000 to begin purchasing the equipment. Durliet stated that with the committee's zero tolerance to crime policy, they are committed to protecting the Grace Bay area. He stated that the committee has already completed several aspects of their tourist safety plan, such as clearing bush areas in Grace Bay.
Because it started out as a small initiative and it's just turned into something that's really we have tremendous momentum and a lot of progress. One of the other things I should mention to you was the program of what we call bush clearing or bush enhancement to the various areas of land throughout Grace Bay where landowners have not developed the property and the bush is overgrown to where it becomes a hazard for tourists. And so we've been able to get our collective companies to clear that bush and make it more amenable for for tourists while on pedestrian sidewalks.
When asked as to when the Tourist Working Group will end or complete their zero tolerance program, Durliet replied that the project is and will be ongoing.
Our goal really is to adopt a zero-tolerance policy over the course of our existence, and we don't intend to stop our work. Our goal here is to ensure that the community, the private sector, the government, and the police force are continuing to communicate in respect of this particular issue because it's an ongoing issue, and we have to make sure that our tourists feel safe at all times. So our goal is that it not stop, that we continue to push forward this initiative so that everybody realizes it's part of the daily process versus just in a one-time event.